No! What? Hey everyone, I'm Yana, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to play Steins Gate, so let's begin. Welcome back to another episode of Steins Gate. Let's look for Mayuri. Let's find out where she's at. You know what I think? In the previous episode that the jump in the past happened, actually. And everything changed. So now Mayuri is lost. Because in this timeline, something happened that made her get lost. I have to go back for her. The thought of climbing back up to the 8th floor is depressing, but I have no choice. When I get back to the assembly hall, Dr. Nakabachi's conference has just finished. Nobody's on stage, and the phony inventor has already left. The 20 or so members of the audience are starting to pack up. I soon find Mayuri. Okay. Theory erased. She is present. She's in the corner, looking lost. Well, at least she wasn't kidnapped. Even better, I don't see Makise Kurisu anywhere. Looks like I scared her off. With your shitty spy skills? Then yeah. So be it, I'll let her go this time. Still, I keep my eyes peeled as I run up to Mayuri. Mayuri, why didn't you pick up? We are leaving. Okarin. My metal Upa ran away. She turns to me with a forlorn expression. Ran away? What, it's alive? That's a little hard to believe. I think I dropped it. I see, so she was looking for it. Not like it really matters. Forget about it. You can always get another one. No way! Metal Upas sell upwards of 10,000 yen online. You know? Wait. What? That toy was worth that much? Think, Mayuri. Where did you drop it? I don't know. That's why I'm looking. And even if we find it, you can't sell it, okay? The 10,000 yen will fund my research. I said you can't sell it. It even has Mayushi's name on it. Thus begins our search for the metal Upa. Upa, Upa, come out, wherever you are. Mayuri tries calling its name. I don't know if she truly expects a response. By the way, Tuturu is Mayuri's catchphrase. It means, actually, I've never bothered to ask what it means. Anyway, the metal Upa is nowhere to be found. Maybe she didn't drop it in the assembly hall, but on the 7th floor, landing near the capsule toy machines. Another possibility is that someone with an eye for rare items pilfered it. Just imagining the smug grin on that person's face makes me writhe in envy. What kind of man steals a helpless girl's toy? Is there nothing in his heart but the lust for money? Sounds like you, Okarin. Whoa, wasn't expecting that from Mayuri. What was that? Was that a scream? I think so. Only the presenter and a few other people are left in the assembly hall, including Mayuri and me. Less than half the audience remains. Everyone looks at each other anxiously, startled by the scream. Even I cannot suppress a shiver. First the explosion on the roof, now this. What's going on here? Mayuri squeezes my hand tight. Stay here, Mayuri. I take a deep breath, prepare myself, and head in the direction at the scream. The echoes lead me down a dark, empty hallway on the same floor. I'm pretty sure it came from around that corner. I crouch down and turn the corner slowly, keeping my eyes and ears peeled for any sign of danger. And there, at the end of the passage, I see it. There's something on the ground. No, someone. Motionless. Who is it? The clothes are familiar. It can't be. It is the doctor? Oh, no! What? This is a plot twist. This is the girl he was flirting with. Let's hide the text. Maybe this for thumbnail? Whoa. Makise Kurisu. Her face is turned away, but I know it's her. The impertinent genius girl I just fought with 10 minutes ago is now face down in a pool of bright red blood. She's dead. No. But why? Suddenly I realize that I'm shaking. I want to run away. I shouldn't have come. This is wrong. Someone killed Makise Kurisu. There's no other explanation. Who would do such a thing? There's no one else here. I twist around in shock. Some other men have followed me, and every one of them is ghastly pale. They must have seen the body. Call the police. A man cries out in panic. At this, everyone else starts screaming and running away. I follow them, of course. There's absolutely no reason to stay here. Concern for Makise Kurisu is suppressed by my instinctive urge to flee. So you're a coward. When I get back to the assembly hall, Mayuri is waiting for me with tears in her eyes. What happened, Okarin? We're leaving. I grab Mayuri's hand and run. I race down the stairs, trying to drive the image of Kurisu's dead body from my mind, but I can't. The redness of her blood is burned into my eyes more than the sight of the body itself. That was my first time seeing a dead body. Is this what it's like? When I realized that she was dead, I felt chilling terror and a surge of nausea. But that was all I felt, fear and disgust. Shouldn't there be something more? I guess I just didn't know her that well. Whoa. I finally stopped once we got out of the main street, Chuodori. Let's see. Tips. Dori, a word used here as a suffix, meaning street. Okay. My chest pounds, my breathing labored from running down the stairs at full speed. Hey, what happened? You look really pale. Mayuri doesn't seem to comprehend the situation. She doesn't know anything. I guess it's because she didn't see the body. Oh, duh. She's not even breathing hard. She looks slow, but she's actually pretty fast on her feet. Someone Died. Huh? I take several deep breaths. The color of that blood still stains my brain. But I've calmed down a bit. Makise Kurisu is dead. And I don't know who the killer is. Sirens in the distance. I guess an ambulance will be here soon. Then the police will arrive, and this area will become a crime scene. But for now, the crowd smiling through Akihabara have no idea what has happened. New tip. Mo. Everyone is going about their business as usual. The never-ending search for electronics, more, and porn. That's interesting. More, a word used to describe character traits that are cute or endearing, includes flaws such as glasses, clumsiness, or ditziness. Also used to refer to the culture of entertainment centered around characters who possess such traits. Pronounced moi. Moi. Okay. Just another day in Akihabara. I take my phone out of my pocket, perhaps out of reflex. I'm not sure what I plan to do with it. Oh, I know. My friend Daru. I'll tell him what happened just now, since he knows about Makise Kurisu. I suppose it might be disrespectful to the victim. But my adrenaline is pumping. I can make calm decisions after witnessing something like that firsthand. That's how humans are, after all. We're not as special as we like to believe. That I agree. At the end of the day, we are nothing but dirty slime-like flesh. Our souls fester like semen left to rot in the womb. Whoa, that was dark. That went dark really fast. That's how we humans are. Unbelievable. While wallowing in a bit of angst, I begin to type on my phone. Trouble. Someone stabbed Makise Kurisu. Looked bad. Hope she's okay. She's okay. Someone stabbed. I don't know if she was stabbed. That just seems like the most logical explanation given the amount of blood and the absence of a gunshot. On the other hand, I didn't write that she was dead, even though I'm pretty sure she was. I can't exactly explain why I didn't. If I had to say, I guess I felt like writing it down would set it in stone. It might make me feel guilty as well. The thought brings a smirk to my face. It's not like I'm the one who killed her. Why should I feel guilty? I just saw someone's death up close, and only a few minutes later, I'm smiling. Am I really that cruel and cold? Well, I am a fiendish mad scientist, so it suits me. I finish typing and place my thumb over the send button. And then I press down. Sending. What just happened? What? What was that? Wait, look around. Nobody's around. They're gone. Summer break. Noon. The busiest street in town. Just now, thousands of pedestrians vanished into thin air. You got in a different timeline, my friend. Is this a dream? Am I hallucinating? I don't know. But they're gone. I saw them vanish with my own 2 eyes. I stand petrified, speechless, and alone on the empty street. Desperate to find someone, anyone I look up. And there, at the top of Radican, Sticking out from the 8th floor event hall where we just were is a crashed satellite. Whoa. Was that the prologue? There is no end, though there is a start. I guess that was the prologue, right? Interesting. Really intriguing. Maybe in every timeline that girl dies somehow, and this girl, Makise Kurisu, dies, and someone is trying like to get it all over again so she is alive. Maybe it's more complicated than that. I don't know, cause I haven't seen the anime. But now I'm really interested to see it, to check it out. Is it good? Steinsgate. Prologue of the beginning and the end. Prologue clear. Yeah, that was the prologue. Hey, you. Can you see us? Okay, so now we don't play as this guy, as Rintaro. Now he's addressing me? Why won't you answer? I'm asking you a question. Yes, you, on the other side of the monitor. Breaking the fourth wall. From the beginning. Your silence only strengthens my hypothesis. I suppose that, from your perspective, it appears that we are the ones inside the monitor. But that's where you are wrong. For it is you who are inside. Your reality is nothing but lies and shadows. Naturally, that includes you, too. Some Matrix moments? Matrix vibes? True reality is on this side of the screen. Don't believe me? I won't blame you. You are those who can handle the truth. But no matter. I shall speak in simpler terms, easy enough for even you to understand. Screw you, Rintaro. This is the future gadget laboratory, located in the Akihabara district of Tokyo. We call it simply the lab. Our purpose is to shatter the system and plunge the world into chaos. Your mission was an episode ago to crash the organization. Okay, he can't keep to his own words. The system is the means. Wait, how do I scroll the text? Okay. The system is the means by which the organization maintains its grip on humanity. Its full scope It's too vast to comprehend, but suffice it to say that the system gives the organization influence over government, religion, media, culture, and science worldwide. Most people do not even know that their lives are controlled by the system. It is so deeply embedded in the fabric of society that modern civilization would not be able to function without it. Destroying the system, therefore, would plunge the world into chaos. Just replace the system with the Matrix, and you have the Matrix, the movie. Okay. Really? You shouldn't do bad things, Okarin. Quiet, I'm a mad scientist, remember? Let me take a closer look on you. From the station, head down Chuodori until you reach Suehirochu Station. Then take a left into Kuramai Bashidori. In the alley before the traffic light, you'll find the rundown Ohiyama building. The lab is on the second floor. Do I have to remember all this? Like, I better write it down just in case. Oh, I don't trust this bastard. Okay, head down Chuodori. Station. Left. Kuramabashi Dori. In the alley before traffic light. I'm sure this will not be necessary, but you'll find the rundown Ohiyama building. The lab is on the second floor. Okay. On the first floor is a store of ill repute called the Brown Tube Workshop. You can't miss it. Brown Tube. Wait, we've read, unread. Brown Tube. Where's the Brown Tube? Back. Okay. New. Huh? Okay. It deals exclusively in CRT monitors of all things. Can you imagine? Even in the heart of Akihabara's electric town, the demand for CRTs is practically non-existent. But the proprietor of the Brown Tube workshop, Tenuchi, is also the owner of the building. That's how he can afford to maintain his ridiculously niche hobby shop, even as land value continues to rise. He may seem a rough sort, but he was no match for my charisma. Now the entire second floor is mine for next to nothing. Good for you. I digress. The Future Gadget Laboratory is currently experiencing a severe shortage of manpower. We welcome dedicated scientists from all fields to apply. At present, our researchers are... Okarin. You've gotta say lab memes. You've gotta say lab memes, not researchers. Our lab mems, laboratory members, are free. I'm the founder of the Future Gadget Lab. Lab mem number 001. The insane mad scientist. Oin Kyoma. Okarin is cute at all. Okay, we know what is cosplay. Next we have our resident cosplayer and only female member. Lab mem number 002. Shina Mayuri. Call me Maishi. I like making costumes more than wearing them. And last, we have our resident super hacker. I guess he's a hacker. A super hacker. Lab mem number 003, Hashida Itaru. Just to be sure. Super hacker. A tremendously skilled hacker. Or at least someone who claims to be one. The threat, my friend's a hacker, so he can easily find out who you are, often appears during arguments on the internet. People mockingly call the obviously non-existent hacker a hacker. And the cosplay? An abbreviation of costume play. To dress up in costume most often as a fictional character, people who cosplay are called cosplayers, which can be shortened to layers. Many cosplayers make their own costumes. Stop calling me that. It's super hacker, duh. Here at the Future Gadget Laboratory, we devote ourselves to the art of invention. For details, see our lab's homepage. Our top priority, of course, is to develop weapons for the war with the Dark Dominion. But that research has spawned a number of offshot inventions. In fact, that's all it spawned. Our arsenal of future gadgets is up to 8, but this is just the beginning. I have a total of 108 inventions to create. Like in that tennis manga, right? I get it. No, it's the number of earthly desires in mortals, you channel junkie. Channel fictional Japan's most popular message board covers a wide variety of topics from hacking to cooking to anime to current events. And I thought I told you not interrupt me when I'm talking. Yeah, I wouldn't want to interrupt you talking to yourself. I'm not talking to myself. Can't you see? I'm talking to the person behind the monitor. He just grinned. What are you grinning about, Jamie? You don't even exist outside the monitor. Don't look at me. Just say don't look at me. Don't look at me. On the internet, it is an unwritten rule to say this whenever you see an image of someone or something looking towards the camera. This is the first time I hear about this. I don't think that's gonna work. It appears our attempts to communicate have failed. It's sad to see someone so deeply in denial of reality. Maybe they think we're in the game. I doubt it's even occurred to them. But aren't your two chief girlfriends the same way? Burn. That's different. Those girls are my wives. Nobody cares about your harem. But Mayushi touched upon a very interesting theme, you know? What if we're actually just characters in a game? Any way we can know for sure? No. Come on. Such questions are meaningless. Our time is better spent thinking of ways to destroy the system. Nice Chunibyo, bro. Chunibyo. Literally 8th grade syndrome, a term referring to a mindset exhibited primarily by teenage males. Okay, do we have to read all this? I don't think so. I step back from the monitor. Displayed on the screen is the ugly cute character Alpacaman. This is a game called Alpacaman 2, where we speak to Alpacaman via microphone and watch him react. What did I get myself into? The game exploded in popularity when it was released 10 years ago, but personally I find only the ugly part of ugly cute to be true. I bought it yesterday. How much? 500 yen used, headset included. Money well spent. I turned to Daru with a menacing glare. Shut it, Haka. I'm no Chunibyo patient. I sweep my hair back and flash a devilish grin. I'm hoeing. Oh my. That's your character's name, right? Oh, Daru. Your communication skills are beyond repair. I'll have you know I go to a ton of offline meets and I'm always the life of the party. This fat, bespectacled guy is my brother-in-arms and right-hand man, Hashida Itaru, nicknamed Daru. He's a hardcore otaku. You can always, like a nerd, basically. You can always find him in front of the computer playing games and watching anime. He has 2D wives on whom he cheats with 3D maids. Wow. I don't agree with his preference, but to him anything's fine as long as it's Moe. Moe. He's the reliable and skilled partner who brings my ideas to fruition. Despite his insistence that software is his forte, he shows remarkable aptitude with hardware as well. Oh, the needle bit my finger. Over here, nursing a pricked finger, we have Shina Mayuri, a 16-year-old high school student. If you can believe it, I've known her since we were both small. She's also an otaku, nowhere near Daru's level though. She doesn't have 2D husbands. This ditzy girl is in charge of the lab's official costume division for women, and today she's working on costumes at her usual leisurely pace. Why does the Future Gadget Laboratory need costume for women? It doesn't. The truth is that Mayuri is completely useless. Still, there's no way I would ever kick her out. After all, she was the first one to join the Future Gadget Laboratory. I still remember the day Mayuri first came to the lab. It was spring. She said to me, Mayushi is Ocarina hostage. I belong here. Disturbing. Well, that certainly was cryptic. But her offer was my salvation. For she was the first to join me on my magnificent quest. She saved me from a solitary life on the run from the organization. I will never forget her kindness. Mayuri doesn't have to be useful. Her being here is enough. So, did Alpacaman say anything? No, nothing. I can't. The human-faced alpaca inside the monitor was completely unresponsive. So unresponsive, you'd think the game was bugged. Whatever, I give up. Never again will I play this boring game. Damn antisocial alpaca. I cursed his name and smacked the TV. As soon as I do, the TV makes a sound like it's shorted, and then the screen goes blank. I change the channel, nothing. Check the power cable, nothing. Walk it again, nothing. I guess it's broken, damn. This crummy TV is on leaves from the brown tube workshop downstairs. It's probably just old. You made Mr. Alpaca angry. Damn, I'll have to get it repaired later. I turn off the TV and lie down on the couch. I'm fed up with the humidity of Japanese summers, stare at the conspicuous stain on the ceiling while fanning myself. I close my eyes, and what naturally comes to mind is that impossible scene I saw an hour ago. So that still happened. They're gone. As I left Radican, everyone vanished before my eyes. I can't explain it. And it wasn't just the people on the street. The people in the stores gone. In the restaurants gone. Even the cars vanished. Drivers and all. And it all happened in the blink of an eye. Suddenly an empty city spread before me. I could still hear the music from the stores, but those catchy melodies were the only sounds of life remaining. Heat was rising from the asphalt in waves, but I felt only a cold chill down my spine. I just stood there breathless until... What's wrong? Mayuri's voice brought me back to reality. Mayuri hadn't disappeared. She was right there, looking at me with questioning eyes. Everyone disappeared just now, right? You saw it too, right? Just now, before our very eyes. Panic took hold as the enormity of what had just happened struck me. Unable to control myself, I grabbed Mayuri by her slender shoulders and shook her. Did you see it, Mayuri? You saw it, right? Mayuri's head flopped back and forth from my shaking. I didn't see anything. You didn't? I stopped shaking her and looked straight into her eyes. She returned my gaze with eyes clear as glass marbles. You saw nothing. Nothing at all. There were people here a second ago. Weren't there? There were? Even the store employees are gone. That's impossible by any measure. Of course they are. Her reply didn't make any sense. It was like this when we got here. Oh, I know. You're seeing things, aren't you? I'm sure it's because of the heat. How could she laugh at a time like this? I always thought she was a bit strange, but maybe her brain is actually broken. Maybe your brain is actually broken. I realized that she couldn't help me. With nowhere else to turn, I looked up at the bright blue sky. There wasn't a cloud in sight. The scorching summer sun shone bright through the gaps between Akiba's buildings. Naturally, my eyes drifted to the top floor of Radican, where I had been just a moment before. The satellite. There it was, an enormous machine, like some kind of satellite, embedded in the roof of the building where, not 5 minutes ago, I had found Makise Kurisu's body in a pool of blood. Maybe that satellite kind of follows Makise. What happened to her? Just before everyone disappeared, I could have sworn I heard an ambulance siren. Makise Kurisu might still be in that dark, narrow passageway, cold, bloody, and alone. The thought disturbed me, but the question at the forefront of my mind was, what the hell is that satellite doing there? Right before Dr. Nakabachi's presentation, the building shook like a bomb had exploded. The roof door lock had been broken, and beyond it someone had placed a satellite-like machine, shrouded in smoke and glowing dust. When I first saw it, the satellite was on the rooftop. But that's not what I was seeing now. It's a different timeline. The satellite had penetrated the top floor of the building, obliterating the room where Dr. Nakabachi's press conference had been held. It must have fallen out of orbit without burning up in the atmosphere somehow. I knew it was crazy, but what other explanation could there be? The real question was, when did that happen? Mayuri, about that satellite. Yup, what a surprise, huh? What do you mean? What was the surprise? It made a huge kaplow sound. A huge kaplow. It certainly did make a sound, but I don't think it was kaplow. I'd say it was more like zoom. Did that satellite fall out of the sky? Did it? Do you think any aliens were on board? Had I lost my mind? What I had seen didn't match at all with what Mayuri was saying. Suddenly nothing seemed real. Had I dreamed it all? Hey, you two. Just then a uniformed policeman ran up to us, his expression stern. What do you think you're doing here? This area is off limits. You have to leave. I guess even in a different timeline, there are still policemen. Which is concerning. We're sorry. First, my good man, let's call you Officer A. I have one question. Officer A? Thousands of people just vanished. You saw it too, didn't you? What are you talking about? Get out of here. I was quickly losing confidence in my own memories. I decided to tell him about Makise Kurisu and get him to call an ambulance, but before I could... Look, I don't have time for your nonsense. The policeman took me by the upper arm and said, no one got stopped at Radican. Wow. So, this is a different timeline, I presume. So, on that note, I think we have to end it here. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!